The following episode is pure insanity. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, Janice, why in Rumiko's name are we doing this stupid meeting this morning? Look, I know you're freaked out about the Desu flu thing, but do you have to wear a mask? I can barely understand you.
What she's saying, Kaede, is that everything is in order, but we have a monumental problem with today's show.
What could possibly be worse than waking up at 7 in the morning?
It's noon.
What do you mean we have no guests?
Turns out we got severe backlash from the Felipe scandal.
How can that be? Felipe is a gentleman and a scholar. He would never kiss and tell.
But has he?
No, and if he did, he would never tell. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Beats talking to myself. Again, in my apartment. Without any ice cream. Oh, rocky road.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Kaede Countdown. So this is what the podcasters feel like. Here's your host, Lady Kaede.
This is humbling. This is a humbling experience. I hate it. Anyways, welcome to the show. Brought to you by HelloFresh, the service that delivers semi-fresh food to your door. I'm not sure about that, though. I ordered a burger and all I got was a damn cow. It was holding a bag of almonds in its mouth, and the note said, "Heat up." Leaving a lot to the imagination, HelloFresh, and a lot of guesswork.
All this bad-mouthing, and you wonder why we lost the high-end sponsors.
What are they gonna do about it? I have their money. They can't back out now. Speaking of backing out, our guests did not show up. Well, to be accurate, they all told me... Hold on a second here. They hate my old wrinkled guts. And so we're gonna do a behind the scenes of how we run the show, and then interview the crew. I'll even interview myself. Ricky, get me a mirror. Hello, good looking. What's cooking? Hey, you're looking pretty good yourself. You get a haircut? I was about to say you got that old lady trim. I'm bored of this. There's no way this'll sell. Ricky, remove the mirror. Okay, so let me introduce you to everyone in the crew. Well, they aren't near me, but they're around doing something. Ricky, patch me into the back room. Beep boop. I didn't know I could actually do that. So first up, we have the Kurugi twins, Kaname and Michiru. Now, what do they do?
We, edit the audio. In this tiny cramped room with no sunlight, no food, no water. Not until the job is done.
The job never ends, brother. The content never ends.
And now there's a cow in here. The door never opened. How did it get in here?
Drama queens. Kids, never be content creators. All right, good talking to you, Mitch and Konami Code.
Please let us out. It smells so bad in here.
We also have our intern, Daisy Dogwood. Say hello, Daisy.
I've been here for months and learned nothing.
Nonsense, kid. You learned what not to do with sponsors. Valuable knowledge, kid. Valuable knowledge.
Kaede uses me as a coat rack.
Now you're gonna go to your college reunion and wow everyone. Now go get me a coffee.
What kind did you want?
You should know what I like by now. Grand latte with 99 shots of espresso. The one from People magazine. Look it up. With the foamy cream stuff.
Right. I did this for academic credit. That's the tweet.
Now that we've talked to the help, am I right, gamers? Alright, that's enough of that. It's hard to relate to the younger generation.
You only tried once.
And that was enough to never try again. After the break, we'll interview our very own Bingo Spar and co-host Ricky. Enjoy the ad by HelloFresh, because I hella won't. Toodles!
We'll be right back, and then talk to me.
Hello there, my name is, well, you already know me. Today I've got a fever, and the only prescription is HelloFresh. Wow, incredible. This is a service for those who, as the kids say, can't cook for shit. But with HelloFresh, it can teach anyone how to cook, even Martha Stewart. Her food is so bad, it's criminal. So put away your merchandise and prepare to cook like a pro. First, we pull out all our ingredients and place them into a bowl. And then we heat it up by... And that's how it's done. Wow, I haven't seen a program this good since 1984. There you have it. Now you can stop using your pizzazz for everything, you basement-dwelling incel. Try HelloFresh, you cantaloupe. Now for the low price of... let 'em cook.
And now back to the show, I suppose.
That ad was a lot. Why does Chris hate incels? Anyways, let's begin our first interview. It's our very own announcer, Bingo Spar.
I'm going first. Excuse me. Hello, I am Bingo Spar. I am broadcasting live from Liverpool.
You're standing right in front of me.
No, I am a spooky hologram. A space ghost, if you will. Ew! Oh!
Look out, there's a table there. Do you remember how you got involved with the show?
Well, you see, I was a humble British man in Japan serving ice cream to the community.
Why were you in Japan?
They don't have an extradition treaty with the UK. Plus, Liverpool is a bad neighborhood. I feared for myself and my children, but not my wife. She's a strong, independent woman, and I trust her implicitly.
You didn't answer my question.
I'm getting there! This is my tale of sadness and woe and ice cream.
Oh, rocky road. But wait, how did you get to feudal Japan?
Instead of telling you, let me show you.
This segment was drawn by a 3-year-old. Enjoy!
Well, it was just another day in the life of me. I was driving home after a hard day's night of selling ice cream and pulling up to my yellow subdivision house when suddenly I looked up and saw a moon. But not our moon. It was slowly descending and people yelling, "Help!" And "Here comes the sun! It's a moon, you bloody tart!" I tried to ask my neighbor what was going on. "Hey Jude," I said, "what's going on?" He then spoke words of wisdom. "Let it be. Let's get the hell out of here."
My goodness, what a compelling story. This is like a Greek epic. So what happened next?
Then I crashed my truck into the moon. And now I'm here, doing your podcast.
Well, they can't all be winners. Had a strong beginning, but fizzled out at the end. 6 out of 10. You need to work on your endings.
I miss my kids, Kaede. You never let me leave.
And I can't leave this mortal coil, so I guess we're both disappointed. Well, that was the interview. As we set up for our next interview, here's another pre-recorded segment.
Kaede discovers the internet.
Hello and welcome to the segment where we discover various parts of the internet. Most of you Inuyasha fans will be familiar with this website, Tumblr.
It's true, we are.
This is a place where people can post fan art. Let's check it out. Oh, there's nothing here. Let me just turn off this safe search and... Whoa, Nelly, that's... Okay, here's a clean one. Alright, this is rated lemon, and it's just abs. With Inuyasha's face on it. It's not even a transparent PNG! I think I've seen enough for now. Bookmark this for later. And that was another Kaede Discovers the Internet. Shiko Hi AU, Len Barboza, Soul Cest. Show off. Oh, welcome back. Just doing my taxes. It's almost that time of year.
Kaede, it's August.
Completely changing the subject. Ricky, it's time for your interview. Tell me about yourself. All I know about you is that you're my co-host, you're the leader of the disposable characters, and you're good at telling time. Your resume is impressive.
I also checked the mics.
How are the mics right now?
Good.
Okay, so what can you tell me about yourself?
Well, you see, I lived a life in the village for a long time, and to no one's surprise, it's been...
Of course I wasn't listening. I had my Raycon 25s on while playing Raid Shadow Legends, while simultaneously listening to a podcast on Audible.com, a website built using Squarespace. These kind of ads are made possible by Skillshare and EA Games.
Congratulations, Kaede! That was an incredible sponsor ad, so you get all the money!
Yay!
Then I found the evidence that Inuyasha didn't kill Kikyo, which put my 50-year case to... Kaede, are you even listening?
Cha-cha-cha. Charmin.
Why am I even here?
Huh? Oh, brilliant story. I especially like the part about the talking horse. 10 out of 10.
Let's just go to commercial.
That sounds like a plan. Hopefully during the break, the intern will finally bring me my coffee.
Where is this coffee maker?
Until then, enjoy the insane advertisement.
We'll be right back with more wacky shenanigans here in the Kaede Countdown. I hope my kids are okay.
Oh, hi there! My name is Wingman. You may have seen some of my work, such as Inuyasha Abridgment, Bunny Cops, The Dan and Our Stars, and to all the Dans I've loved before. Now, I enjoy making movies and parodies on the internet for free. But do you know my real passion? What I really enjoy making? Ads! That's right, ads. Commercials for things that don't exist. Once again, for no money. I'll make ads for literally anything. Literal beer goggles. Andy's mints with hot sauce. Boiled cold brew. Ads! Just give me your money and I'll make whatever ad you want. Please, I want to do this professionally. Just give me your money. I'm the one person Mr. Beast won't give money to. This is what happens when you let people write an ad about you. Alright, back to Kaede Countdown.
And now we're back. Have we really ever left?
And so I said to them, guys, I'm 57 years old. Never once in my life have I used essential oils. Makes you wonder how essential they actually are. They should be called optional oils. Now we're going to interview the head honcho around here. Originally from America, but we won't hold that against her, she once helped Inuyasha & Co. save the world, and she claims to be the reincarnation of a demigod. How original and humble. A lot of reincarnation in this reality. I feel left out, and mildly inconvenienced. This blonde-haired, blue-eyed beauty is our producer, and has the privilege to be my boss. She's the demigod of our hearts. So tell us, Janice, what made you decide to be a producer? Ricky, you said you checked the mics.
I did!
And you also said they were good. Your words.
Something must be wrong with the connection. I think she's the only one using a USB mic. I'll be right back.
Alright, looks like Ricky's gonna go take care of that. We could share an awkward silence together, but instead, let me play the shameless plug for some t-shirts. Hello everyone, Kaede here, Best Girl, here to tell you a brand new announcement. After being on the internet for 12 plus years, Inuyasha Abridgment has finally started selling some merchandise. Yatta! So far, it's just some t-shirts, and they're only out for a limited time, so please check out these sweet designs. First, we have 2 logos for Wingman Crew Abridging, made by our very own Dersh. Then we have one for the Kaede Countdown, one of the best shows on this channel, in my opinion. And then we have the Helping Song shirt. Kagome here is living her best life. And finally we have the Disposable Character shirt. Wow, Ricky's never looked so good, but don't tell him I said that. And there you have it. If you'd like to support us and wear a shirt from the Best Abridged series on the internet, please check out the link below. Now back to your scheduled programming. Man, blonde is a good color for hair. Why did I dye my hair gray again? Oh yeah, I'm weird. Well, we can't just sit here and wait for them to come back. The show must go on. Time to call in a motherfucking favor. Hello, Mr. President. No, I don't know any corn pop. You sound sleepy, Joe. What's up? Oh, up late playing games with the boys? Yeah, I get it. Time zones are a bitch. Well, I'll ask for that favor another time. Uh-huh. Bye-bye. That's right. I know the president. All old people know each other.
Are you lying about knowing the president again?
Ricky, not cool. They didn't have to know.
If you were friends with the president, why would you be here doing this show?
All right, fair point. Where are we on Janice's mic?
Updating her sound software. Could be a bit.
Okay, so in the meantime, we'll move on to the next guest. It's my very own back alley man from the Bronx. It's Felipe Richards. That doesn't sound right. Is that your name?
Kaede, I tell you this right now. For legal reasons, yes it is.
Say no more. Snitches are bitches. So, we've known each other for a long time.
We've only known each other for about 2 weeks. Why'd you bring me here?
Oh, well, I needed guests and...
You wearing a wire right now?
Well, yeah, this is a live show, so it's being broadcasted.
Hey, you didn't tell me we were doing none of this shit.
I gave you all the details. Specifically, I wouldn't lie to you. I can't. I'm old.
You think being around long enough you'd end up with a lot of secrets?
Turns out no. I'm an open book by nature.
You buy a soul from me once, and you bring me into the eye of the public. I tell you this right now, if you're a cop, I'll snap your spine in half.
Do I look like a cop to you? And again, old.
I'm a big, scary man who drugs.
Oh, my name's Kaede. I'm an out-of-touch old bat who advocated for the 7-day work week.
What a fogey. My coat is unnecessarily large.
I told you to take that improv class. See? The cow knows.
I'll tell you this right now, you haven't heard the last of Felipe Richards, which is totally my legal Christian name.
Yeah, I'll see you later, buddy. Man, what a good dude. My day has been blessed. Nothing can go wrong now.
Here's your coffee, Kaede.
You took so long that my cold brew has become hot. Pretty fucking hilarious, honestly. I mean, I hate it, but it's funny.
You didn't ask for cold brew. You asked for the grande latte espresso from People magazine.
Hey, what's my number one rule?
Park in the handicap spot only when it's convenient to you and no one else.
No, the rule that I am always right. Now get back to your station. Those coats aren't gonna rack themselves.
Can't believe I chose this position over the one at McDonald's. You'll be a florist someday, Daisy. Someday.
Not bad. Heart's still going, though. That's kinda lame. Anyways, don't believe everything you read in People magazine. But Cosmo, on the other hand, a piece of journalistic perfection. Mwah! Okay, interviews are over. We still have the sponsor, allegedly. And now we can move on to the Q&A.
Some comments have been condensed for time.
Just how weak is Madam Centipede that Inuyasha can basically destroy her jewel-powered form in one hit?
Lower your expectations when it comes to Rumiko's writing. Don't tell her I said that. She might put me in a bad spin-off.
Isn't this a bad spin-off?
Shut your mouth, Ricky!
Free salt for everybody. But wasn't salt considered very valuable in the old days, at least in Rome? So considering this is several centuries back in time, wouldn't giving out free salt be like giving out free money? Dos Vadanya.
Yes, when Kikyo died, I became the leader of this village. The power kinda went to my head. I renamed the village after me, created an army, had a chokehold on the salt industry, lost all my wealth building my mansion was burnt during the riots, and I've been awaiting my inevitable death. That was 35 years ago. Now if I want salt, I gotta go through my back alley men.
If you were included in some of the previous adventures, how would you react to Naraku's incarnations being nicknamed after My Little Pony characters?
I would barf! Bleh. Plus, I don't know what that is, but it sounds toxic.
Also, I have the dirt on AO3 you asked for. The Desu Syndrome, what I'm calling it. Vaccine is liquid Japanese snacks and marble soda.
My Rumiko, I should have known. Good work, Star.
How did she learn our company's secrets? There's a mole in the organization. And not enough cream in this coffee.
Kaede, how many men have you slept with, you tramp?
I don't know who this Kaede is, but for me, whatever number you think of is the right one. 10 men? Correct. 94? Correct. Negative 45? Correct. Either way, it's none of your business.
Dear Kaede, if what her friend said is true, what caused this sudden change in Kagoma? And how do we reverse it?
It probably happened when she lost her soul in episode 9. It's a pretty good episode. Dan really peaked at that one. As for fixing her, we can't. Run. Hide your valuables. Hide your kids. Hide your house. Run!
Dear Kaede, in your free time, what type of illegal activities do you participate in that would most likely get you arrested that you're willing to talk about?
Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
By the by, how's the evil Kagome doing? Also, why not use guns if it's easier to kill demons with?
I told you to run! Don't look back! As for the guns, it would be way too convenient. As I stated before, when it comes to the writing, lower them expectations.
Now, I can't help but wonder if chocolate would kill Inuyasha.
I don't know. I would have to consult the ancient tomes. Or we could just talk to Inuyasha. Whatever. Beep boop 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 beep boop boop. Hey Inuyasha, can chocolate kill you?
No.
Okay, cool, bye!
Kaede, who's the biggest idiot out of the group, in your opinion?
They're all idiots. They limit my screen time. Sango's okay, though.
Do you miss Kikyo?
She's my sister. Of course not.
How edgy are you?
Just a bit edgier than Shadow the Hedgehog, but not edgy enough for my own Netflix special.
Why there, kiddo? Will I get my own series?
You had your chance. Make room for the real star.
Kaede, why does your voice sound so weird?
You try being old and not sound weird. Name one normal-sounding old person. I'll wait.
Why is Kaede so old, yet has no awesome priestess powers?
First off, rude. Second, I never finished my training. I do okay with spiritual objects like Inuyasha subjugation beads, but never really harnessed my latent spiritual power. But if I did, oh Nelly, I would be undefeatable.
Speaking of, you ever wonder if there were demons in the past timeline for the bodies of land outside Japan?
Only rumors and speculation. I've heard that there's a country called Midland that's got some terrifying and ferocious demons. I don't have the guts to deal with those.
You know, I never got the boomerang thing. I mean, it's feudal Japan. Where would Sango have gotten one, let alone the inspiration to make it?
You know, with all the talk of the quality of Rumiko's work, I think it's finally time to talk about Rumiko's law. You see, there are 4 tenets as to how she writes a material. Number 1, repeat stuff over and over again until it's funny. This includes gags like being splashed with water, getting caught in questionable scenarios, and using annoying side characters to do annoying things. Rule number 2, things make sense if you don't think about it. If you really analyze Rumiko's work, you'll realize that none of it makes sense. Why does Sango have a boomerang? Why can Moroku ride a bicycle? And why hasn't Naraku just up and left Japan and go conquered some other country? Rule number 3. According to Rumiko, violence towards men is A-okay. I know this is a cartoon, but the fact that this keeps happening over and over again seems kinda personal. When Rumiko writes these scenes of violence towards men, she treats it like it's a punchline. Whether they deserve it or not, they just get hit over and over again. Who hurt you, Rumiko? Who hurt you? And rule number 4, and this is the most important one, titties. Enough said.
Every scene where Kaede talks is utterly amazing.
I know this isn't a question and more of a comment, but she's right. She's damn right. Makes you wonder why I'm not in the show more often.
Janice's mic is all good to go.
Well, I guess we can ask a few more questions. Janice, what made you decide to be a producer?
I'm President Joe Biden. By executive order, I command you to subscribe to Wingman Crew Bridging. Hit the notification bell and ask Kaede more questions. That's an order. An executive order by now. Go and get me some ice cream.
Oh, Rocky Road.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. David, you know what to do.
5.
More sound.
Because this is basically, I've been given a few words to say, and now I have to actually tell you my experience. And honestly, what is my experience? I don't know. I'm a background character. Go ask Rumiko. She'd probably know. She's probably got like 10 notebooks of this stuff wrapped up together. And I'm slowly turning into Kumara. and Dan's gonna mumble this part out anyway, because it's gonna be mumbled. So surprise, I'm actually Kumara. But, I'm just kidding. That's actually one of my secret talents. I can do the voice of Kumara. This is a break of the fourth wall in the most severe fashion. But, you know, and then I found the evidence. Well, you see, I lived a life in the village for a long time, and honestly, I'm just saying what Dan wants me to say. He's got a gun to my head. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm sweating so bad. Oh my God.
Say the line, Ricky! Say the line!
I think I might do something like that, but maybe not a gun. Maybe not a gun to my head or something. I don't want it to go that crazy.
That's probably the best blooper I think we've ever done.